Pujara pushes on to score another double ton. Eyebrows were certainly raised when, under clear blue skies and in almost 40-degree temperatures at Lord's, Tim Murtagh won the toss and decided to start the day in the field. The gamble didn't pay off. Allsop and Pujara hundreds guided Sussex to 328 for 4 at the end of day one. But with the changing conditions came a change in fortune. After having to endure a tough day in the field, the second day started with a wicket of Ollie Carter, trapped in front by Roland Jones for 12. Helm then dealt with Rawlins, outcaught by Holman in the gully for 5. Ibrahim joined Pujara in the middle, and the pair immediately halted Middlesex in their tracks, the duo targeting 400 before the end of the session. They put on 50 for the 7th wicket. The milestone chalked off as Pujara flayed Holman through the offside for 4, and Ibrahim took them to 400 on the pull to Murtagh, 4 more for the 17-year-old, who stayed with Pujara all the way through to lunch. Sussex's grip on the match tightened, the score 412 for 6. Ibrahim fell after the break with no change to the score, out LBW to Roland Jones for 36. Sussex now 7 down. With the tail now with him, Pujara went to his 150. This shot one of real class, up to the mark with a single after facing 271 balls. And as he faced the bulk of the strike, he put his foot down. Holman cleared over the leg side for 6. They breezed past 450. Middlesex toiling and still struggling to prize Pujara and Sussex debutant Aristides Carvelas apart. Their partnership was worth 50 off 94 balls when Pujara picked up a single off Murtagh. That put Carvelas back on strike, and Murtagh delivered with the next ball. Carvelas outcaught by Stoneman for 7. It was all about Pujara now. Handed the captaincy in the absence of injured Tom Haynes, he was really putting Middlesex to the sword. And he capitalised. Yet another double hundred his, with a single off Holman. His innings are cut above, and the stand-in skipper had moved his side to within touching distance of 500. And there was no surprise to see him take them to the mark for the second time in as many weeks. 2 off Holman, sufficient. But Finn wouldn't last long. Down the track to Holman and stumped by Simpson. His return against his former side, 9 off 33. Pujara wasn't put off. Another 6 cracked over the leg side off Helm. But Helm would bring his knock to an end on 231. Pujara looked to clear the leg side again, but this time picked out Stoneman. Sussex all out for 523. It had been another sensational knock from Cheteshwar Pujara, a third double hundred in 10 innings for Sussex from the India international, who'd really led his side from the front, deputising for Tom Haynes. Helm had been Middlesex's most effective bowler, finishing with figures of 5 for 109. Sam Robson and Mark Stoneman got Middlesex off to a solid start, slowly finding their feet and ticking the score along with little to concern them. It was the perfect start for Middlesex, neither man concerned. Sussex unable to pick up an early breakthrough and both into the 40s in the closing stages of the day. They managed to take their opening stand to 103 at stumps, an excellent effort after the hosts had toiled in the field for so long. Robson and Stoneman will return to the middle on day 3 with their side still trailing by 420 runs though, and they will have to pick up where they left off and bat for a long period of time if they are to get anything out of this game. At the halfway stage of the match though, the draw is the most likely outcome at this point, and Sussex will have to produce something special with the ball to force a victory at Lord's.